Shalom, friends. This week I wish you a Shabbat Shalom and a very happy Hanukkah. We all know the story of Hanukkah. The Maccabees came to the Holy Temple. They searched high and low, and thankfully they found one little jug of oil, which lasted for 8 days and nights. But today, I want to share with you a little deeper insight into what actually transpired in those dramatic moments in the Holy Temple in Jerusalem. Many people don't know, but in that moment, when the Maccabee found the little jug of oil right there on the floor, this young little Maccabee turned to some of his older colleagues and said, "Look what I found, a little bit of oil. Let's go light the candles." But did you know that at that time, some of the older ones, some of the smarter ones, some of the wiser ones said to him, "What's the point? What's one little jug of oil going to do? Don't even try. Forget about it. It takes 8 days to make more. We're just going to have to sit and wait in the darkness." But thankfully, this Maccabee, although he was younger and maybe not as smart, the one thing he knew is that you got to do what you got to do. And he took this little bit of oil and he put it inside the menorah and he lit that candle. And as we know, it lasted not just for 8 days and nights, it lasted for over 2,000 years. This, my friends, is the message I want to share with you today. Do you ever feel small? Do you ever feel little? Do you ever feel like you don't really matter? I mean, what can I do? The world is so big. The world is so vast. I am so small. Who am I? I'm just a small little guy in my corner. The miracle of the small little jug of oil reminds us that it doesn't take a lot to change the world. If you have a little jug of oil, all you need to do is kindle your flame. You need to take your little cruise of oil and start cruising. You need to take the little bit of light that you have in your heart and do your part. And you will be amazed to see how that little bit of light will last for thousands of years. On a personal note, the last 5 days of Hanukkah, I had the privilege of celebrating with hundreds of my beloved Jews. Whether it was on campus, in downtown Lawrence, at the state capitol in Topeka, or perhaps just in a fraternity, sorority, or in someone's apartment, wherever it was, this week I had the opportunity to meet hundreds of little jugs of oil. Some of them were so small, so minute, just a small little spark. But I want to tell you from my heart that I have no doubt that every single spark that I met this week is soon going to burst into tremendous flames, into a torch of light. So Shabbat Shalom, have a happy Hanukkah, and remember, take out a little bit of oil and create a flame of light, of goodness, of godliness, and together let's light up the world with the light of Hanukkah. Shabbat Shalom.